Oh, hi.
And I was just gonna say, drink away the pain with sweet chocolate milk. Yay. Oh, can you shut the halogens off?
Oh.
Thank you very much. Nobody's here because nobody loves me.
No.
And I don't blame them.
Just came on.
Oh,
Well, I usually all I fit to. See, here goes my pride.
Do you want me to turn the camera the other way?
I don't remember. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Can you do that while we're live? Yeah, you can, right there.
This
Guys, okay, give me 1 second. Wait, just give me a second. Hi, everybody. So, the way we're gonna do this is Josh is gonna read the comments, and that way things go a lot more healthy. But, Kate, watch the power. You can't here, watch. That's okay. It's okay. Because you can't put it under the power button, or else it's gonna shut the phone off. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
How does it look, Josh? Are you okay?
I'm good. Oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
You have to give them a minute. They're all coming.
Wait,
in.
I'm really confused right now. Why does it look like I'm on the end of the couch? It's like what? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just the.
Can you two coordinate then? Guys, we're getting this dialed in. It's our first try.
Okay. I need you to move your feet. So.
I'm not gonna be consistent yet. I don't think. But we need to have a little talk. So.
Okay.
All right, Josh. You can start reading from the top.
All right.
Everyone who's healthy.
Let's see, Kia says, "Oh my God, how y'all been?"
Who?
Kia X Gaming.
Hi, Kia. I'm Jimmy. This is Kate. It's nice to meet you. My buddy Josh is over here.
Hey.
Stick around. We'll get to know you a little bit.
Let's see. Loveless Fascination says hello.
I know who you are. I don't know if you want me to say your first name. So hello.
Lily Pad says hi.
Thank you very, very much for your intellectual contribution for bringing our platform to life now that we can do gaming if it all works out. I can't make promises yet, people, but it might just work. We'll see.
Lily Pad says hi.
Hi, Lily.
Okay.
Lily's a day one, by the way, but like forever ago, like 2016. She watched me when I walk cross country.
Samuel says, "What's up, Jimmy?"
It's really hard not to be fake on camera.
Yeah, I catch myself smiling like how I think I used to smile. But like
I think it's so much pressure.
I got over that. Yeah, I thought I got over that. But
And
like
then you're
now
sitting in front of everybody.
And I'm like, yeah.
It's so much pressure.
Yeah.
But if we want to connect with them,
We have to be real.
we don't have to be real.
We have to.
Baby.
I'm sorry.
Baby.
You're right.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Let's breathe together. There's a reason people don't do live stream. We can do this.
You got that.
That's right. We're all going to do it together. That does include you. Yes, really.
Yeah.
And of course, yes, I'm saying things out loud where I don't have an exact, like, who exactly I'm talking to when I'm saying it. But it's all of you. We're all here. And as we talk, those relationships build. But Josh looks at the comments first now so that I can stay as real as I can without getting flooded with emotions that stop me from being the friend that you need me to be, because I want your friendship. And I'm going to prove them sorry. Go ahead, Josh.
The Loveless Fascination says, "My favorite people."
My favorite people. Thank you very much. That's like quite the compliment when you think about it. Think about that.
Yeah.
Danny says, "Missed you guys."
Danny who?
Danny Hubbard.
Can you do me a favor and read out the whole usernames when you read them?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Hi, Danny. Danny, I remember your username. I don't think we've gotten to talk before, but welcome on.
Let's see. Loveless Fascination says, "Looking good, Josh." Thank you.
Katie, can you give me tissues?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Is nobody saying anything? Oh, or maybe there are things that I don't want to see.
There's some stuff you don't want to see. That's why I have to read each one at a time.
I've earned it. That's okay.
See, Kingdom Boy says hello.
Hi, Kingdom Boy. I'm Jimmy. This is Katie.
Kia Gaming says, you know me, you should guess who I am. I'll give you a hint, but I don't know if you'll remember me. So, do you want to give her a hint?
She'll give me a hint if she wants to. You have to let people make their choices.
See.
You talking.
Jeff Brindle says hi.
Hi, Jeff. Long time no see. It's another dude from way back when.
Let's see, Josette Davison says, hey, been a long time. How are you?
Good, Josie.
Let's see, and then Jeff says, doing well, I hope.
Are we doing well?
We are definitely doing well. We are still trying to figure out what we're doing and whatnot, but we are making lots of steps towards healthier decisions and healthier lifestyles, healthier emotional states. We're still working on it. We're still working on it, but
we have the train tracks.
Yeah.
Now we're building the train.
Yes. That's a very good analogy.
All right, this can come off now. I see how crazy I look. I was on. Okay, no. It's going back up. I don't care. You can think I'm nuts. That's fine. I feel comfortable right now. I feel safe. And if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have to feel so safe. Because if I don't, then we don't get to be friends. So.
Right, Kia gave you a hint as to how you know her, but I don't know. That's what she gave her. Some kind of
Katie.
The expletive and then ball. So I don't know.
Okay, I think you need to educate Josh on what trolls are. You're adorable, brother. You know that?
Let's see. Jeff says, Merry Christmas.
I'm guessing that was a troll.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Use your best judgment next time. How about that?
We'll go with that.
Josh, you have confidence. You don't need to ask me. Just a what?
Let's see. Jeff said Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Jeff.
AVM says hi, guys.
Hello.
Let's see. Jamie G says hi.
Hi, Jamie. We're just letting everybody spill in, if there isn't everybody left.
And even if there's only a couple people, it's about friendships. And that's all it's...
Thank you.
Thank you. Even if we're talking with one person on live stream, we're talking with one person on live stream, and that person matters.
That's right. I already know that because I taught you that.
Yeah, but he wants to get back to doing everything he was doing in the first days of Periscope, but not all of the when he was first live streaming, when he was really having those relationships. That's what he wants, and that's what he's trying to get back to.
See, Photoshoot 11 says hey.
Did I say
Hi, Photoshoot.
Hi, Photoshoot.
Danny says you do you, whatever makes you comfortable.
Thank you, Danny. You understand me better than anybody else does. So. And while I think me explaining myself helps anything, it usually doesn't. So you explain me best. And we'll start there. We'll start there. Because I have proven that I can't explain myself. So, thank you.
All right, Kia Gaming says, give who they are.
Okay.
Their name is Jackson. Says that's my name.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Hi!
How's it going? Long time no see.
See, Patty Vincent Wagner says Merry Christmas.
Patty Wagner. I know her from Instagram. She's adorable.
Really?
I don't remember her photos, but I remember her profile photos. She looks like my mom. In a good way. In a good way. Because I always used to not be happy with my family. But, okay. I'm already fake again. I do remember you, Patty. And yes, I'm trying to talk you up. Why can't I just be real? What is my problem?
You're an
insecure, scared
25-year-old?
Patty Wagner, I remember you, and I want to appreciate you being here, but I don't know you. So I'm trying to build on a fake relationship we don't have yet. But we can have one. We can be friends if you want to be friends, or you just be my fan. But I'm this uncomfortable guy that just does really throw my heart on my sleeve for everybody for no good reason. So everybody tries to take advantage of me. And so that's why I started taking advantage of other people. Because that's why. Because that's why. But with Josh, between me, Josh, and Katie, there doesn't need to be any more of that.
Yeah.
You know Cody G?
I don't know if I know Cody G.
Okay, well, they say hi.
I'm sorry, Cody. Hi, Cody G. Thank you for being here. If you guys care enough to stick around and get to know me, because I want to get to know you. That's why I'm on here. Because I would not be continuing social media if I didn't care about you.
It's true.
Hello says hello.
Hello.
I'm just saying.
I can't look.
That's their name.
Oh, there's an email thing on there. Can you press down on it? You see that? Press down. No, press down. Like, don't tap. You tapped. I said press down. Now you're pressing down on a place that I didn't tell you to press down.
Oh.
Still doing it wrong. Nope, not the answer. Hiding it is not the answer. This explains his whole life.
No,
that's his whole life.
No, don't disappear.
It's like me.
It's the exact example.
It's like me with the Google Home Mini the other day. You're just like, press it down for 15 seconds. I do it for 5. Is that good? No, that didn't do it. You're like, it's just a button.
I forgot where that was.
Josh,
I have trouble following directions.
press
sometimes.
down. Do you see it? No. Yep.
No.
Press down. Remove. No. There you go. Slide it up. See?
There you go. Took just a second.
You are a smart man.
It took a second. My food's kicking in. Took a second.
We ignore things that we should pay attention to, and we reverse engineer things that really are super simple.
Patty says she's been following you forever and she's still here.
Patty, I know you've been following me forever. I don't know exactly how long, but I see you often. I'm very grateful for you being around and for you paying attention to my life. And although I still am quite timid about seeking out friendships, you know what? No, even if people offer their friendship, I'm still scared and I still get jittery.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the internet has done to me. I'm so scared all the time. And I don't want to be scared anymore. And what I realized is I don't have to be scared as long as I have people in my life that I care about. And they care about me. Because that matters too, that they care about me, obviously. With that said, me saying that is a good sign that's time to shut my mouth. Guys and girls, all questions are welcome. Josh is filtering the comments. So the questions that he thinks I should answer, because who was the greatest fan? The guy living in my house, right? Who believed in me the most? A lot of you believe in me, and I'm very grateful you believe in me. But this guy believed in me so much that he came up north to save my life.
Yeah.
So, as you can imagine, I feel like he can do best filtering the comments. So, we gave him that job. Because when so many people had a lot of negative things to say about me, he filtered it out, right? Who better to filter the comments than the guy who knows me best? Even when everybody else judged me, he really saw that I was just misunderstood and I was very scared. So I acted out. So I'm grateful for you.
Patty says she appreciates your honesty and she can relate to you.
I appreciate that, Patty. That is a goal. You know, even if our lives are so separate that all we can do is relate, I'm beginning to recognize, understand, and appreciate that we're going to have different levels of relationship with different people. That not everyone is going to be my best friend all the time. And that's okay. Because guys, for the first time, if they had questions, they would ask them. Wouldn't they? I wouldn't have to ask them to ask their questions. Okay.
Today is what was it? Is answer the phone like Buddy the Elf Day. That's what today is, National
Santa. We have the 4 sugary food groups, or how many food groups? I don't know.
I think it was 4.
Was it? Why are my lips so dry?
It's winter time, so the air's dry. Do you want me to go get chapstick?
I would go do it. I'm kind of trapped.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or we could wait here, or we stay here, everybody stay with everybody?
Okay.
What do you think is best?
Do you feel like it's disrupting like your mindset?
Well, it seems like I can't focus on anything else.
Okay,
But then, but I'm gonna go get it myself because I don't want them judging me for having you go get it. I'm serious.
You're like,
I'm so tired of everybody thinking that that's who I am. I'm getting the F off and I'm going to get it. But then they're gonna think that that's why I'm.
Okay, guys. So.
Nope, I'm done. I'm not here. It's over. End broadcast.
Last night he made us dinner, so like it's, you know, sometimes he doesn't cook that often, but like he cares. And like a couple weeks, month ago.
Katie,
Yeah.
you're just making it sound worse.
Oh.
Don't you see that?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, like, I think we have to realize that no answer is ever going to be good enough for the people that don't care. And no answer at all will always be more than enough for the people that do.
So sit here and let me go get your chapstick.
Okay.
Let's not complicate life. Life is simple.
Jeff
People
wants to know,
complicate
what
it.
would you want for Christmas?
My 2 front teeth. What'd you say?
Jeff want to know, what would you want for Christmas if money wasn't an issue?
It was if what I really want for Christmas if money wasn't an issue. What do I really want? Give me a second, I'll pick my nose. Ugh. I told them I had to pick my nose. So give me a second. Well, comic relief never hurt anybody.
Chopstick.
Thank you. I don't care how homely I look right now. They loved me when I was homeless. What were we talking about? Oh, by the way, guys, for anybody that doesn't want to stick around for this, oh wait, if you don't stick around to ask questions, then there can't be an edited version. Because we should be recording right now.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
on the other, why don't you pop up the other, grab the iPhone and get it on the other tripod
Okay.
and start recording it so that we have a recorded version to edit so we don't rip it off of YouTube at low quality.
Oh.
You follow?
Yeah.
We're going to be here for a while, guys. So,
Hello wants to know, are you looking to eventually adopt a dog?
No.
Josh, you're the one of sound mind. How do you feel?
Someday in the future, way this far off future. Not anytime soon.
Katie. Now you taught me how to not overcomplicate. You don't overcomplicate. First off, can you unplug the cord for the big battery?
Yeah.
And then secondly, just all you have to do is take the Gorilla Pod and bring it over here. And I'll place it right here. It doesn't have to be a perfect angle
Okay.
to record. I'll just wrap it up around the tripod. Guys, like I said, we're going to be here. This video is not about just views. It's not about just making money. It's not about just making friends. It's not about just. It's about everything. Because justice has been served to me. And I've found out that I've been nothing but an awful person my whole life. And I pretty much hate myself. So what are you doing? Are you just holding that recording?
No, I'm not recording yet.
What are you doing?
I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Being cute. That's what I love about you is you'll do stuff, you don't even know why you're doing it. And I'm just looking at you like, you know what? She is gorgeous. You don't realize how gorgeous she is. Just this adorable woman. Because it's like you're so strong, but you're fragile at the exact same time. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I don't think this... Can you... Just...
It's not gonna work, is it? No.
Wait, I have an idea. Nobody's asking any questions or saying anything?
No.
They're literally just sitting here?
Well, they're asking. Some people are just
Inappropriate stuff?
saying stupid things, but nobody's asking any questions.
Guys, I guess you're not gonna watch me anymore then, because I'm not. I'm gonna do live gaming and stuff, and we'll get content up later. But we're really just here right now to answer your questions and try and help you feel heard. Help you guys understand that I'm ready to.
Or if you want to just like throw up a topic and be like, hey, let's talk about this.
I'd like to. I don't want to talk about this or that. I want to talk about you. But everybody's waiting for me to talk about me because that's the environment I created.
Hello wants. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Hello wants to know: is that homemade lip balm? And did you make it?
It is not. I don't know if it's. It was like we bought it. I didn't
It's
make
Amazon.
it.
It's like organic Amazon stuff.
It's handcrafted, but it's not like we made.
Handcrafted in China. Yeah, guys. Okay. So when I first started Feet Piece, it was about getting to know you guys, and that's what I did, and I was really good at it. That's what I'm doing now. Yes, 98% of you. I hope you're completely confused in like a good way. That you're like, because everybody's waiting for me to talk about me. This is all I ever did. Last night, for the very first time, I tried to edit one of my own videos. As you guys know, I've never done that.
He came to me and he was just like, do I ever shut up? It was cute.
I think the biggest issue here is that everyone on screen is, all of you are, I mean, are you all? I don't know. Who's convinced that I knew what I was doing? Because all of you are wrong. If you think, like, anybody that thinks that what I was doing, that I was coherent to the fact that I was so, how I was. No, seriously, I know I was, guys, delusional. I was running away from the truth so badly, and that's exactly why I attracted all the energy I did. Why?
I don't know.
Katie, there was a reason why I didn't put that in there, because you're going to scratch the middle. Okay? Please, can you do me a favor? I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. It's like a $1,500 phone.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like aluminum.
I don't think we should use this tripod.
No, we have different heads to the tripod. Can you please go and get another head?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Kia says she said so many things recently that she never thought she'd say before becoming a parent. I just said, no, you cannot paint the dogs.
What?
She has kids. She says she has kids, and she says a lot of things that she never would have. She says, "Don't paint the dog."
Okay, got it.
And who was that?
Kia.
Oh, Kia. Okay,
Kia.
Okay. Kia's enough. Or no, the full username helps me to remember them next time.
Kia X.
If it's inappropriate, you don't have to say.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to say it. Some gaming. Kia.
He'll get there. Let him get there, or you can tell him Kia. But Kia, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be painting the dog with your child. So don't ever make me a babysitter.
And Jeff says, oh, sorry. Thanks for being yourself.
Please don't thank me for that. I don't like me.
There you go.
Thank you, Kate. I don't like me yet.
I'll get there.
But I am doing it for all of us. Finally, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for me, or Josh, or Kate, or the paycheck. I'm doing it for all of it. I'm doing it because I need to get healthier. I'm doing it because I need friends. I am doing it because I need to own up to my community and provide for you guys like I promised I would from the start. I'm doing it because I love Caitlin and I want a better future for her. And that means financially providing, which requires me to reach out to you and for us to build a community together. I'm doing it because I want you guys to know that there's at least one person on the internet that that doesn't care about just one thing, that cares about everything at once. So for people who can't think big enough to do anything but compartmentalize, which means separate. Okay, to compartmentalize is like to separate. I'm not calling you stupid. If you know what that is, you know what it is. I'm talking to people that don't. I don't look at life in a way that everything is separate. I really do look like everything works together. When I was doing it, and I wasn't doing it for the money, I was doing it wrong. When I was doing it for the people, I was doing it wrong. When I was doing it for me, I was doing it wrong. When I was doing it for the money, I was doing it wrong. why can't all of those things go together? And why is it that every creator has to go out and pretend like they don't want to siphon your paycheck? I don't have to do that if we're actual friends and I offer something real to your life that makes you, not makes you, that invites you to want to be a part of our future and invest in our future. Because Josh is what I want to create between us. What I mean by that is that friendship. The only reason that Josh is in my life, I mean, now it's because of both of us, but it's because of Josh. I shut everybody out, and Josh just kept believing in me. That's why Josh is here, right? We all know that. You already know that. All of you already know that. I did nothing right, and Josh is here because Josh did the right thing. And because he did the right thing, he made me remember who I was in 2015 when I started Feed Peace, why I started Feed Peace. I should say 2016 because 2015 was pretty much just me gallivanting and volunteering and losing all faith in the nonprofit industry. But I want to regain that confidence. I want to regain that faith. And I want to find out why everything is necessary. Because everything is necessary. Everything's important. Why is business important? Why are nonprofits important? Even though they look like businesses, to me, everything's important. And now you're important too to me, like you were in the beginning. In 2016, you were important to me. But the problem was in 2016, only you were important to me. I wasn't concerned with sustaining my own life, whether financially or otherwise. I wasn't involved in 2015, nor you or I was involved in the conversation. 2016, you were involved in the conversation. 2017, I was involved in the conversation. 2018, money was involved in the conversation. 2019, I would like to think that I began my rehabilitation.
I think so.
And here we are at the end of it. And Caitlin says 2019 is gonna, or 2020 is gonna be what? What? How'd you say?
Oh, okay. So
I didn't record. You know what? Forget it. We'll just, whatever quality comes out here is what we'll do. Because I'm sitting here with this, not even doing anything.
it's just
Sitting there in my hand.
yeah.
Forget it. It's fine.
Okay. So
Or
tissues? Oh, I said where did they go?
did I lose them?
Oh, they're over here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sick.
So this upcoming New Year's Day is on a Wednesday, which is Hump Day. So I thought this was kind of cute. I was like, okay, so if 2019 was really hard for you, it was like the uphill, then it's like Hump Day is the first. So that means that 2020 is going to be like the downhill. It's going to be like, that was like the hard part, and this is going to be like, okay, you're finally like, it's going to get to just, woo.
Rich says it's great to see you.
Thank you. Do you think it looks really bad that you're in camera, but like just on the phone? Does that look really bad? What do you think?
I'm just reading. I don't know.
I feel like it looks bad, but you're part of the team. Let's just see what they say. Guys, you heard what I said. Can you tell me what you think from your perspective? Because this is, I'm not, again, guys, I really do want to know what better way for me to make better content for you than for you to give us a perspective that none of us have, you know, either live or in a personal message, which my personal messages are open again. So, yes, I do answer them. Just understand that I'm still very timid. Working out of it though. Okay. No one else has said anything? They were listening maybe. Oh my gosh, people are listening to what I had to say. That's nice. I earned it. I like that. Huh?
I said some of them are saying things, some of them aren't. So
Okay. If you'd like to file a complaint in the comment department, you're gonna have to take it up with Josh, because I am not allowed to even look at them anymore.
No.
That's the rule. If we're gonna make this happen, and we all agreed that we would like to make this happen.
okay.
It's without comments, without me seeing anything, just being here and hearing your voice through Josh. Apparently, Josh is our medium, right between two fields over here. So.
Donna wants to know if you have the flu.
I hope not.
No, you're just warm.
Boom. Dr. Kate.
And then Jeff says you're in a better place now than you were in July.
Thank you. You guys are a big part of that. And I mean everybody. I mean everyone who supported me and everyone who hated me so much and tried to shove my voice down so hard. You did it. I'm grateful that you silenced me. Because if I never became quiet, never would have found my peace. Because I found my peace in my own silence. When I finally felt so bogged down and like scared and oh my gosh, and I thought I had lost my voice, it was in that silence that I found my voice. And I became grateful for everything that everyone had done and said. And that I wasn't scared of it anymore. And I think even now, I'm not pretending to be scared or nervous or anything. But it's residual. It's an echo. It's not real anymore. But I still have to wait for the echo to leave the cave. Or I have to work the traumas out. I have to break the habits. But you don't break habits by running away from the situations where you were habitual, where I was habitual. I was habitual here with wanting your money. I was habitual here with wanting everyone to be my best friend and to serve me. I was habitual with being a narcissist, but not real. I really wasn't, as much as you might think so. I just built up a lot of bravado because I had my confidence torn to zero. For any of you who are still making an effort to bridge the gap of understanding of what created the zero that things are starting at right now. I sat in front of that screen, and you remember, maybe 18 hours a day. Sometimes less, obviously. Sometimes even more. Sometimes I broadcast 3 days in a row. Josh, what's the longest I ever broadcast? It was like 3 days. Something like 3 days.
3 days
in a row.
3 days in a row. I think it just stayed up all the time.
Live. 3
Yep.
days in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Was.
And I would spend that entire time finding one good comment out of 100. And I gave so much of myself for you guys. And I know that there did come a point where I finally gave up and said, it's not worth it. You know, like the bias, right? Like people, there were so many people that were against me for no other reason than me getting the clout that they wish they had. That they leave my lips. I let it turn into a monster because I lost focus on the 1%. Because it's not about the fact that only 1% of the people that watch me like me. You're missing the point. 1% of anybody that watches anybody that does anything important, it turns into 1%. Because when you open yourself up to everybody, that's what you get. When you truly open yourself up to everyone, you get everyone. Unfortunately, 99% of everyone wants what you have, and the other 1% deserve what you have and want to listen to you and want to learn and want to grow, or they want to help you, right? How many people that contributed to me emotionally, mentally, financially, they invested in me. You guys have made me a part of your life, or at least had made me a part of your life. I broke that trust. I broke that promise. I began to exchange for your time and your money and your thoughts. So, of course, you felt robbed, because it felt like an intentional bait and switch where I offered you friendship and I offered you a future. Then I did the opposite. When I think what got lost in translation was that I began with completely legitimate promises, a completely legitimate heart, but an unsound, uneducated mind, which ultimately led to the chaos that ensued until today, which will dissipate from here forward, and then we flip back to the upside. We don't drown anymore. We're not even swimming. We're chilling on the beach. All of us together, chilling on the beach. How many times did I say, you're going to chill with me in a mansion in LA? And I think because finally I need that is why I'm going to have it. Because wanting something really isn't enough. And people that compartmentalize their thoughts are going to find different reasons why I want that, right? Gold, God, and glory. Either I want to be looked at with status, I want to have influence, or I want money. But when you compartmentalize, you miss the point of it not just being about you. I do want those things because I want to be responsible with them. Because I know that I have such a good heart and no one can ever take that away from me. It's who I am. So yes, I do want those things. And yes, I would like your help getting them. But I want you there with me. And as we build out this team, as we find a way to move forward without the hitches that society, the wrenches that society throws in the gears. Society is only throwing the wrenches when I believe they're the ones throwing the wrenches. But now as I sit here, I realize, as I thought everyone was out to get me, it was actually, including the haters, it was the exact opposite. Everyone was making an effort to help me see the error of my ways, or they were trying to help me forward in the only ways that they knew how, whether effective or ineffective, whether it was in a language I understood or not, whether it was helpful or hurtful. My entire life, okay, I grew up in a great family. That family, though, did not meet my language. And they didn't, guys, it's no fault to their own. You tell me how many people you know that speak more than one language. And I don't mean, if you see someone you don't understand, you don't understand them. That's just how it is. So I grew up in a family where everyone was pretty much the same. And because I was so different, it was assumed that there was something wrong with me. I will say that I'm hypersensitive. And when I say hypersensitive, I am acutely aware. That sensitivity is not oversensitive. It is hyper-awareness. It is an ability to see the depth of someone's heart. And with the correct responsibility and support team, we can help save lives. Seriously. In a real way. And all of you know that's watching this right now, you know that the words coming out of my mouth is like not creating life, but it's sustaining it. As you see my confidence and how I feel about myself and knowing my worth. And I also look at you and I say, that you're a part of it. I invite for you to be in the middle, okay? Because one half of you wants to pretend like I'm some sort of god or like I'm some sort of foreign thing that you don't understand. It's not true. It's not true. I'm not some guru, and I'm not somebody that has something that you don't. I'm someone that has finally accepted who I am and what I do have. And you are no different than me. Your language is different. Your thought processes are different. Everything that makes up who you are may be different from me, but the one ability that we share is the ability to accept who we really are and move forward with that. So that's what I invite you to do. Don't do anything for me. Do it for us. Do something for you, for us. If there's something that's good for you, and you're a part of our community here on YouTube, do it for us. Better your life. The lessons that you learn from bettering your life and accepting who you are, come bring that to the table in the comments. Send me the wisdom you've learned through the DMs. Because guys, as the world and the internet try to turn us into a commodity, we can flip the tables and increase our own value. We don't have to be a product of society, as they call it. At the end of the day, to some degree, we are either way. Me posting on the platform to begin with says that. But I believe, and I know that I never would have found myself, truly, if it weren't for Google and YouTube and social media and you and the people in my life, all of it. So for those of you so busy, there's no reason to be busy. There's nothing to be busy about. Laziness and peace shouldn't be translated as the same experience. Because in the depth of my heart, I know that laziness looks exactly like peace, and peace can look exactly like laziness, but they can never go together. You've seen me do both. You see my peace right now and my laziness before. Before I move forward, let me ask, did you zone out? Did I just bore you? Are you going to just try to appease me by saying, right? Or are you willing to let me have a voice? Am I worth it yet? That the things I have to say that really can warp and change society in a good way on a big scale. Are you ready for that? Because the things that I'm saying, whether you believe it or not, don't need to be said by me. And I guess that's what I'm learning, is that they speak through my actions. And as soon as I have to say it, I guess that kind of diverts the point. So we learn together and we move forward together. As you guys sit there, I want you to realize I'm trying to figure out how to give you what I have to give you on a platform where my job is to talk, when the one thing that stops me from showing you is when I talk. You're worth it. We're worth it. We're gonna figure it out. Don't know what I'm doing. Got that experiment mindset. We'll get there. But I'm sure some thoughts, feelings, concerns, questions have come up.
No,
nothing.
Really. Well,
Are y'all just zoning out? Am I boring, or are you interested?
No, these people.
Josh, I'm
sorry.
Sorry, guys. You saw I snapped at him. Josh, it really hurts my feelings, and it hurts their feelings when you say these people. Dude,
okay,
we're not alone. You're sitting next to me on my phone, logged into my accounts because I trust you.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah, nobody's
Dude, these people care about you.
saying anything. They're just making up stories again. So that's why.
Don't pay attention then.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
They're not worth it.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I'm not reading any comments.
Is this why your feelings are hurt?
Nobody's commenting.
Here's what we do. We switch back and forth.
Nobody's commenting on anything.
Because no one man can handle that much hate.
Yeah.
And you don't deserve to have to.
I'll pay attention to them.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just don't acknowledge it. Don't even acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep running forward as you can. Oh, yes, ma'am. And don't mute or block anybody, Kate, because I've officially learned that if you want everything, you get everything. And I want everything out of life, including you. I want you guys to be a part of my life, and I want to be a part of yours. So that includes you being willing to comment, even though the whole world wants the intention instead of me. But guys, I'm the one on screen for a reason, and they're the ones saying negative things in the comments for a reason. You see that. They can't hurt you. If they could, they'd be on screen making an effort to hurt you. The people that cause real havoc in society and in life are the ones that sit where I'm sitting and are completely irresponsible with it, like I was before. And they are the exact same reason why you're seeing all the negative comments you're seeing. But guys, if we can prove together that I'm not that guy, that you're not that person either, that the world is not as bad as we think it is, that us 1%ers is what we are. We are the 1%ers. I finally admit that I only have 1% of a fan base of all the people that follow me, when I realized that out of thousands on regular platforms and then what we have on Snapchat, there's less than 1% of people that I maintain some existence with in real life. And for me, I'm never again going to measure my internal personal worth on the big numbers, because we saw how that got out of hand.
Do you want me to interrupt you and say stuff?
That was fantastic. Thank you for shutting me up.
Okay, so Love Us Fascination says, Jimmy, your voice message made me smile. I am so happy that it worked out for you. Hope the future of it goes great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, brother.
Let's see.
Dude, you're so afraid. Affection is not bad. It's affection between brothers.
Alley Cat says, oh, Josh didn't go home?
Oh, yeah. I guess that happened.
Surprise.
Jeff Frendel says, step in the right direction.
Do you want to offer an update? Or do you prefer to remain private?
No,
Josh, that's not a yes. What do you want?
I'll give him an update.
You matter.
I'll give him an update.
All right.
Okay, Cedric says, sup, bro? Happy Wednesday, bro. So how you doing tonight, bro?
I'm good. Oh, I'm not looking.
That's right. Don't look at those.
Okay.
No, I did not go home. I ended up staying here. And
It's
now
home.
I am at home. Now I have another job as well, so now I have two.
For now.
Yes.
Sorry. It's your turn.
We're going to be... I have the floor now. Is that what it is?
You always did. I just interrupt. I'm up on stage dancing in front of you while you're trying to sing. Because I'm delusional.
I have another, excuse me, another job now. So, well, so that makes two. And yes, I am still walking to work.
Not every day.
Well, no, not every day. No,
Today it's like snow squalls. I didn't make you walk.
Today I did not do that because I had common sense to not walk today. Because it did snow today.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think like 10 degrees outside. So it's kind of not a good thing to do.
Yeah.
And the reason that you heard the phrase make you walk is because I budget the finances. Believe it or not. And you can ask these two how good I am at it.
Yes.
I don't because Kate won't let me spend money. I found out I'm really good at budgeting.
Yeah. Carl Stewart says, watched you for at least 2 years. Can't stop watching. I sincerely care about all of you. Completely intrigued by your whole story.
Who's that?
Carl Stewart.
Hi, Carl Stewart. Unfortunately, I've never seen your name in my whole life, but I really appreciate you being here. If you've really been here, it's your first time speaking up, well, you know what, man? Then I am extremely flattered because I appreciate that. Now, here's what I will say also, is that, Kate, the next step is that we will deal with people who are going to take it that step further and say stuff like that, and it might not be true. Because they're the people that don't exist to us. They're the people that exist in our atmosphere, and we give them acknowledgement for their positive behavior. Even if it's complete trolling, we will acknowledge their positive behavior because that's appropriate therapy, right? It is helping them. We don't acknowledge when they say we can compartmentalize that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have to disacknowledge them. We just simply acknowledge when they say nice things. When we see them leading in a manipulative direction, the slap on the hand is us ignoring the comment.
Okay.
They learn from that.
You're like a doggy.
Yeah, don't say they're human beings.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No,
But I'm the disassociated one. Okay.
I am 19 and I am still trying to figure out how to not make a fool of myself.
Kate, I think we're all like that. Don't be down on yourself.
Okay.
Don't be. Just try not to say things that can ruin our entire career.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Guys, we do love you. And like I said, I am the most transparent person you're ever going to meet.
Yeah.
You don't have to like that. People like me are usually completely shunned because I refuse to lie. But like, in a big way. Obviously, there's things I don't tell you because you don't need to know everything about my life.
Rich
But
Kleinman says, "Hey guys, great to see you." Let's see. Donna says Josh looks great. I'm actually buffering on here. Okay. Riley says, "Good night, Josh, Jim, and Kate."
thank you.
Okay, that comment was already read. No, you're not looking at comments.
I'm looking at us.
Oh.
And I'm seeing if I need to shave.
Okay.
Do I need to shave? Josh, do I need to shave?
Marsha King says, "I missed you guys. I enjoy listening and watching to you."
I'd like to go shave and take a break. Is that okay? I'm gonna take a break. You guys, are you willing to talk to them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm very proud of you for how far you've come as far as your life and everything. And you remember what you said last time that changed? You do know what I'm talking about. I dare you. If you can handle it, I dare you. If you're not ready for it, that's your prerogative. But I am putting peer pressure on you. Man to man, officially brother to brother, I dare you. Finally have my older brother. But I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Bye-bye.
How am I gonna get out? Okay, thanks, Josh. All right. Someone take the hot spot. Ooh, the middle spot, aka the hot spot. I'll be right back. Let me plug this up. Actually.
Okay. Let's see. Riley says, "If I don't see you guys again, have a great Christmas." Have a great Christmas to you, Riley.
Thanks, Riley.
Okay. Have you decorated for the holidays? Not really. No. I had
Couldn't afford it.
Yeah. I have whiteboards downstairs, but like we don't have chalk anymore. So I was decorating like the chalkboards for like Halloween and stuff and for fall. So that was like our decorations. Like I just made some chalkboard paint and slapped it on some cardboard. But now I don't have chalk, so no more of that. Marsha King says, "Hi, Josh."
Hey.
Let's see. Riley says, "You have a great Christmas, Josh." Aspen Lipska. Sorry if I didn't say that right. "What time is it where you are?" Let's see. It's 22. 10. 10:09. Donna, Donna 1971, what are your Christmas plans? I don't really know if we have any specific plans, but we did get some eggnog. We have some eggnog in the fridge. I don't know. I think I'd probably like to watch a Christmas movie on Christmas. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah.
What's the time on that live?
How long has it been running?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, I can look on this screen. I got it.
Okay.
It's been almost oh my gosh.
Does not feel like it was
No. I normally lose my mind 5 minutes in. It took us about 50 minutes for me to get uncomfortable that I needed to take a break. So thank you. Josh, you've increased our productivity 50 times over. Do you understand that? How big that is? Now think about the amount of money we were making before, the amount of people we were able to reach before. Now obviously it was pointless because we weren't building relationships. Now we are. We'll build slower. But maybe we can grow at a similar pace because the productivity is multiplied, and at the same time now we're building those relationships. We're not going to make a whole lot more money, but that we don't have to worry about it because we're building a foundation of people. We're building I don't want to say a family here because I won't sound like a cult, but we're building something here.
A community.
We're building our community, and that's good. A culture of people that wants to tell the truth. Maybe we don't always succeed at it, but who does?
We're just an internet cafe. People just come in when they want to talk or they want to chill. I don't know.
Is that what it's supposed to be? And I want it to be everybody's best friends. So yeah, you're right and I'm wrong. That's the case. It's the truth. You have the appropriate social boundaries. You were raised correctly in that way. It's not that my parents didn't do a good job. It's that they were elderly. They were tired. And my brothers and sisters were busy. Nobody had time to teach me what it was like to be a person. So I'm just a brain. And you guys are teaching me how to be normal again.
You're a person.
I am a person. And that's special because it's normal. That's all I've ever wanted. So I chased after everything but normal. And I'm going to walk away because I can catch your cues. And I love you. And
I love you too.
What's so cool is that we have a language. Like we're girlfriends. Because you know, bro, they talk, you don't even know what they're saying. And they're making like, making all these faces at each other. And you're like, you know, what's going on? I'm going away. Bye-bye. Thank you for the wait. Got it.
You're so silly. Yeah. Okay. Jenny Green Morris, yes, Josh, I wish you the best for the holiday season and the new year. Okay, Riley Finch says, have a good Christmas, everybody. That's a happy Hanukkah, New Year. Okay. Let's see. Riley says, I don't know. Oh, Josh, can you please tell Kate and Jim that, and I hope that the year 2020 goes better and I still support them. Okay. Let's see. Donna 1971, is Kate okay? Yes, I am okay. I did not realize just how thin I was, and people were telling me like, oh my gosh, you look anorexic and whatnot. We changed to a new diet where we were we were trying to go and like not eat so much meat and whatnot, try to be like more like conscious about all of that. And so I was eating a lot of nuts and seeds, which were very filling. So I didn't realize that I wasn't eating enough because the nuts and seeds were filling, even though I wasn't eating enough. And so now I'm like actually like, okay, even if I feel full, I didn't get enough calories for the day, so I need to eat more. So I'm correct in that. Like I had ice cream yesterday, and like I'm not trying to starve myself, guys. It was completely accidental. I didn't realize. So thank you. Okay. Jenny Green, have my treat up, a 12-footer in the living room, a 7-footer in the den. Too much Christmas, LOL. Let's see. Riley Finch, because I don't think I said anything rude. If I did, I'm sorry. Okay. Donna 1971, Kate needs sleep. I actually don't need sleep right now. I'm yawning because sometimes we stay up through the night because we're getting work done, and then we'll sleep during the day. And like some people might say, oh, like that's like crazy or everything, but like there's lots of people that switch shifts. Like they're working first shift this day, like third shift another day. Like people do that all the time. So yeah. So we actually just woke up probably an hour or two ago. If this live stream's been going for an hour, then I woke up like an hour and a half ago. So, and because we turned the light off, I'm like still kind of sleepy. So I did just have like 8 hours of sleep, so I don't need sleep. I'm just still waking up. But shit, now it's been like an hour and a half, so I don't know why I'm still waking. Oh, I just said the lights are off. I was like, no, never mind. Okay. I'm just like Jim sometimes, and I go on tangents. Jill Gallagher says, hi, Josh. Are you gonna look at the camera? Or are you just gonna like look at the
It's on my throat.
okay. Alley Cat, why is Josh ignoring us? LOL. He's still getting the hang of it. It's okay.
No, I was ignoring some of the people.
There's a learning curve to this piece.
Some I was not ignoring. I was reading them, and if they were not, I don't know the word, but yes, I was reading everybody's comments.
Jenny Greenmore is such a special time of the year. I hope it's amazing for you, Josh. I wish you everything special.
Thank you.
Let's see, Riley, Jim, you are a great person. It takes. Wait, I should probably read that when Jim goes back. Riley says he's just being respectful because Jimmy is talking. Marsha King, it's nice to see you guys talking, Josh. I quit getting on Periscope since Big Daddy Randy died.
Josh.
Yeah.
Can you come here for a second and ask you a question? I figured, but you know how I am.
Jenny Green Morris, we have to leave Kate alone. She's an adult and we need to respect her decisions. Thank you. Alright. Nubia R. Kate, why is Jim on Tinder and saying you're not his girlfriend on Snapchat? You are worth so much. Okay. Jim and I are very young, and so we are still trying to figure out relationships. And so, we got engaged after a very short period of time, and we love each other very much. But we have been doing this whole we're on, we're off, we're on, we're off, and we're still trying to figure out, you know, are we just going to be friends the rest of our lives? Or are we going to be, you know, in a romantic relationship? Or are we not? Like, we know we love one another, but we're not sure completely how that looks like going forward. And we're not going to just trap each other down and say, like, well, you have to stay with me because we got engaged. There's lots of people that get engaged and then they're like, you know what? No, we're not actually going to get married. And so that's where we're at. Let's see. Lela's Fascinations. Hey Kate, how are you doing? Do you like to make Xmas cookies? I do like making cookies. I love making cookies so much. We're trying to like not eat so much sugar. I did just say that we had ice cream, but we are trying to not have so much sugar. But now I guess we have we just got eggs again. We have eggs in the fridge, so I could make cookies. I might make cookies. I don't know. We'll see. If I make cookies, I will tell you guys. If I make cookies or not. Let's see. I think my favorite kind of cookies are probably. I just like the traditional chocolate chip. So what kind of cookies do you guys like? I probably asked you guys that already, but I don't remember what your responses were, and I'm sorry. It's been a whirlwind of 2019. Let's see. Josh, you want me to say anything, or are you just tired?
No, I'm good.
Are you just sitting here quiet?
I'm just going through the comments, and then like whenever I see something that like I want to respond to, or not that I want to respond to, but like is appropriate to respond to, I respond to it. I'm just trying to catch up on comments because we're still behind on them.
Okay.
You need it back on screen or no?
Is there a way to mute comments that we don't want to read? Because I think what's part of what is happening, we need to find a way. Should I save this for after broadcast?
Probably.
All right, I'll write it down.
Nubia R. Side note, your hair turned out cute, Kate. Thank you.
Can I borrow that quick?
Don't look at comments.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm just going to go. Wait, where's the iPhone?
iPhone's right. Where is it? Oh, it's right down here.
Oh, because that's what I just want a phone that I can take down the idea that I have. Hey Siri. Oh.
Loveless fascinations. Very well said, Kate. Very good. Nubia R. Kate, thank you. I really appreciate someone finally addressing your relationship status. You're welcome.
What's our relationship status?
Oh, I just said that.
I didn't know we had one.
Yeah, that's basically it. That I was just like, we know we love one another, but we're really not sure what we're doing going forward, and we're not just like keeping each other down. We're just letting it flow. It's that simple. Loveless fascinations, you are so eloquent. Well, thank you. Jenny Gray Morris, good, Katie. You need more world experience. Proud of you. Thank you. Carl Stewart, Kate, tell him some of us care. You guys, people
Thank
care.
you, Carl. I appreciate that.
Okay. Loveless fascinations, all the cookies. Yeah, cookies are cookies. Cookies are delicious.
Okay. Wow, it is sad the fact that I miss seeing my own face. That really just happened. I was watching it, then I sat down, and I missed looking at my own face. And you people say I need help, I do. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to accept it from a professional. So, you can help me.
Nubia, our homemade chocolate chip cookies are the best.
Okay? You're probably tired. Tired as everything. Are you really?
A little bit.
You're inhuman like me.
Good. I'm good right
We
now.
are cut from the same cloth. Like, we
good
have
right
to
now.
be. We have to be.
Jill Gallagher says, what national day is it? I miss you telling us. Today is Twin Day, and it is also Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day.
Josh.
Now I want to get y'all's opinion on something. Who? Well, I can't see it from
How
there.
are you? You're good, bro.
You're on screen.
Who out there in their right mind, besides me, would walk 10 miles a day in the rain and the snow and the wind. Not anybody I know of. So unless you know somebody, let me know. Because so far, I think I'm the only one that knows. Everybody thinks that I should stop walking and do, but you know, I have been complaining that I don't like the walking. I actually do like the walking because it's not.
It changes
nice
on the day.
It changes depending on the weather. My mood changes with the weather. So like today was not an option. Yeah, snow is not an option for me. But I would just like to know who else would do that or even think about doing that, because 4 months ago, not even. I would have said, no, give me the car. Somebody drive me. I'm not going. I'll stay home from work that day. Forget that. But I have done so many things that I said I would never do.
God, look at me. I don't like me. I don't like me. As I continue to take credit for his accomplishments, sit here so smug about myself. I'm proud of your confidence, is what I'm proud of. What you just said sounded hilarious, and it was difficult to work through. But let me tell you, the level of confidence that you gained for you to speak for yourself, and not only do that, but in front of all these people, you just bragged. I have never in my life.
That wouldn't happen.
You've never bragged before in your whole life. Now,
No.
God, let's yes, in full honesty, braggadocious attitude is not beneficial to anyone. I think I'm I know a thing or two about that. But that is a place to start. People, you gotta start somewhere. Even if you start in an unhealthy place, at least you're doing something for your health. People will say that it's healthier for you to not try at all than to try and fail. Maybe in the short term, based on my biology, maybe I live to 50. Maybe I commit some crimes, I lose my mind, I do some worse stuff, like my predecessors.
You got us, so you're gonna do good things.
I love you, but you're a control freak just like me. So I'm going to take the floor about my past, present, and future.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. But I'm setting the example for you of what I want you to do. What I want you to do, what really would be best for you when I control what I shouldn't in your life. Okay. You put your foot down, you look me in the face, and you say, it's not your place. Because you deserve that. And it's the right thing to do. And regardless of whether or not it hurts my feelings, it's a start. It's a start. Yeah. I would have had an awful future if I hadn't gotten my act together. And to some people right now, it might not even look like I have, but we're at zero. I think so. I mean, are we at zero?
I think we're at zero.
Zero's a good start.
Yeah, start somewhere.
I started off at -100. I will take 0. Okay? I started with -100 and I was told the rest of my life would only get worse. But not that the people around me necessarily said that, but their attitude said that, my behavior said that. It was my future. 0's a good place to start. And now,
Loveless Fascination says, love yourself. I think that, I don't know if that was to you or to Josh, but it just
thank you, all of us. I will say that you look very bored, though. That's part of why I said if you want to do whatever you want to do. You look bored as crap.
No, I'm tired.
Go to bed.
I'm going to bed, yes.
I already said. We don't understand one another, and that's just how it is. Because for me, I'm either awake or I'm asleep. There is no tired. There's no state of mind where I'm just like, I await slumber. You know, I'm just like working, and then like I'm laying up like this, and I fall asleep. That's it. Okay. You can teach me, please. I am the young Padawan. Teach me a thing or two, Master Jedi, on the attitudes of normalcy that I do need to learn, that I keep thinking I don't, and then I get this, you know. Nope, that's wrong. He's right.
Tammy Jones says, hell, if I worked that much, I'd brag too.
Dude.
Exactly. Thank you, Tammy.
I was hugging him because the guy saved my life. Saved my life. Saved my life. Well, I was a lazy piece of crap. Well, I just wasted away. Josh paid my bills. That's the truth. Josh paid my bills.
Okay.
And now, this man walks 10 miles because he believes in me that much. When the whole time, I had myself fooled, believing that I was just getting the paycheck. I thought I was the bad guy. Little did I know, no, I really was the good guy. And Josh saw it in me when nobody else did. No offense, but he knew me longer, so to be fair, there's people before him that did see it in me, but Josh literally gave his own life, sacrifice. You know, what does it say in the Bible? What does it say? Sacrifice one life for a friend?
Yeah, there's no greater love than to sacrifice one's life for a friend.
This dude never was religious in his life, right? You're not religious.
No.
Came here, gave up everything. At some points, including your sanity, because you dealt with my, you know, how I get.
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm unbearable sometimes, just because I get so lost in my head. But like, there's genius in my head that has to be unlocked for the betterment of all of us in life. And Josh is teaching me how to be normal, which I'm not doing right now. But it's a start. 0 is a start.
0 is a start.
And between us three, we can take what's in my head, what's in her heart, and what's in his behavior, put it together, and maybe do something. And I'm just grateful that it's awesome that you guys are here to witness it. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now because we got to move to the comments because that's who I'm with. So let's do that.
Pinka Talbot says, hi, Josh.
Hey.
That's it, Minka. I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
I will tell you that as I see this and I look at the camera, I'm like, holy crap, I am the only one that believes what I'm saying. Because I look at you and I look at him, and both of you are living in the actual reality where we are in a super cheap apartment just sitting on a couch from my mom and like talking about, you know, have I really changed?
I think you've changed a lot, but what you say has remained consistent. So you say you're not about you
but
struggle.
What's the proof?
You struggle with consistency, but yet you hold to your core beliefs. And as you improve other things in your life,
it's gonna balance out, and the train can finally be built.
Yes.
Move forward. Okay.
Nubia R. Kate, you've become quite the chef. I've seen meals on Snapchat and they look fancy. Thank you.
Josh, you look completely uninterested. Super Josh, I love you, but right now, I know we speak very different languages, but I feel very insulted at what I'm looking at right now. Dude, not because it is just a screen or the show or whatever, but it's like it's insulting because both of our names are involved in this show. If you feel that I'm disrespecting your name by the way that I'm talking or way I'm being, it's your God-given right to tell me, put me in my place, but that's not how you talk. So his behavior maybe is saying how he feels about what I'm doing.
Okay. Team STL, what's up? Hi, Team STL.
Are you hungry or thirsty? You want something to drink? Get your glass of milk?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back. Everybody hates me anyway, it's fine.
They do not.
They freaking do.
No, they don't. They wouldn't be here if they hated you. Well, okay. Some people might be, but there are people that care about you, and you know it.
I just gotta persevere until they come out of the woodwork because I'm too much of a puss to go out and find them anymore, which is what I used to do. I got scared off by the lions.
Let's see.
Or I should say the wolves. No one lion can stand up against 5,000 wolves. It's not fair. But all you need is 3 lions, right?
I'm not sure.
You want chalk? I drank out of this. Do you want chocolate milk?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Nice some chocolate milk. You want a big glass, small glass?
Just a small glass.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to keep that teacup? Do you want a teacup?
Josh, there are a lot
Oh
of
my
comments.
God! Do you want a teacup? I'm gonna get you a teacup.
There are a lot of
That's
comments saying how
fantastic.
tired you are. I think you saw some of them. Like everybody's just like, you look
Yeah.
tired and you should go to bed.
Well, I am tired because
Josh, and I agree.
only worked.
I'm telling you, you should go to bed, dude. You look unhealthy. You look tired. You look beat. You look malnourished.
He did eat today. We watched him eat.
Yes, I did.
Josh,
I ate
Not that he
today.
doesn't eat other days, but like he
Josh, for the sake of my defense, would you please explain to them the fact that you are the one choosing not to eat as you should, no matter how much we try to shove it down your
Yeah,
throat?
I'm not.
like we tried to have him like map out his calories.
I'm not. I've never been
I think it's a thyroid thing.
an eater.
And my-
I mean, I would eat
Just like me.
the meat and potatoes. That's it. But I would eat junk food. I would eat chips and my candy, and had to have my Pepsi and everything. But I'm not a big eater. I never have been. And everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta eat." I'm like, "Why am I gonna eat? I'm not hungry. If I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat. That makes no sense to me. If I'm not when I get hungry, I'll eat something."
But then you're an hour late coming home, and we're you know how my paranoia is. And I'm, Josh, you're walking home from work or off at McDonald's or whatever the heck you're doing, getting Wi-Fi when you got your own freaking internet, which I don't understand. And then I'm running circles in the kitchen, waiting for you to come home.
Yes, yeah.
I'm like a dog. That I think you're never coming home.
Sunday night.
Oh my
Was
God!
it Sunday? Yes.
Yes, the memories are hurting already. I feel them. You can talk.
It
about
was
Go ahead.
Sunday night, and I was at work. I worked both jobs. Thank you.
Yeah. How cool is
How
that?
fancy. Oh, it's so fancy.
See, you're-
It's tea time. But no, I had worked both jobs, and I didn't get off until I think like 10 o'clock at the last, or 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, close. So I was walking
Katie,
home,
what would you like?
and I forgot my
just some
telephone.
water.
Indica?
Sure.
It's fancy. I had forgot my telephone, so I didn't have my telephone. So I mean, I was just on my merry way walking home, and then I could come home, come in the door, and everybody's like freaking out. Where I've been, what was going on. It's like,
Because he hadn't worked
let's
that
just
late.
not go home.
He hadn't worked that late before because like it was like the new job, and so he hadn't worked that late before, and we didn't realize that he was working that late. So we were just like, he's usually home by now. His phone's right here. We can't call him.
And I didn't want to leave Kate home alone. So like I was gonna put out a missing persons. Not even kidding.
He called a couple places to find out where it was.
Because I was freaking out, and I wanted to know he was all right. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, did something happen in between jobs, walking, or where was he? You know, or was he working a double?
Yeah, I was just walking on my merry way, just having a great time walking home.
But let's say, who asked you to put all your stuff in Google Calendar?
Yes,
I did.
that's true. They did.
It's
and
Josh. We want to know what's going on, so that if something goes different, then you don't just up and, you're not okay. We want to know that for sure you're okay, not just maybe you're okay.
oh yeah,
You're used to maybe. I know,
yep.
but we're not
Yeah.
gonna be helicopter parents.
Even though he identifies as an attack helicopter. Oh. Okay, where was I in the comments? Let's see.
But yeah, go by that. I mean, if I don't get hungry, I don't see the purpose of eating. That's the way I've always done. I'd rather have stuff to drink than eat. But I have realized that I have started. I ate tonight because I was hungry tonight, so I did eat. I ate a big meal tonight. This is so fancy.
Newbie Art, Tea Time with Josh, Jim, and Kate should be the title of your show.
Katie, what do you think I should be focusing on right now?
Did you put anything hot? Make sure you don't put anything hot in that cup.
Nope, just chocolate milk.
Okay. Because if you put anything hot in there, then it'll do not good things to the seal.
Okay.
La-di-da, it's freezing in PA. Yes, it is very cold in PA.
We open the window.
Yes, it is very cold.
Guys, the reason I'm on here is partially that we can get this poor guy to a place where he doesn't have to be in the cold. And before I work that angle, because we all know I can, I'm just going to shut my mouth and let that be. We have our goals, but I don't know that I necessarily recommend financially investing us yet, because we don't know what we're doing yet. We're still getting our plan together.
Mm-hmm.
And think of this video like a pre-campaign video, right? It's like, you know what's coming. You know we're going to ask for stuff. That's how it works. To make the machine work, it has to be funded. And for every minute that we spend at a regular job, we couldn't spend it with you. And understandably, most people, they'll go and they'll work a regular job and then they'll do something like this on the side. You guys know how I am. And then I think the reason, do people really struggle with the idea that I can't keep a regular job? But here's the thing. Think about, based on how I behaved on a former platform, can I or can I not keep a job? Think about how I behaved.
Yeah. No.
Could I keep a job?
No.
Without being institutionalized?
No.
I was safest.
For about a day. I'd give you a day.
I never kept a job more than 6 months of my life. Growing up, I did. But as soon as what's currently called bipolar kicked in, when I was around 18 years old, when I first lost my marbles, since then, back then I could do whatever I wanted. I hated working on the farm. It wasn't for me. But I did, I sold produce and I did all that. That was fun. I loved working at stores with my brother Mark. But beyond that, once I hit 18, I was just, for the regular world, I was screwed. I was essentially screwed. My options were institutionalization, jumping from job to job, and eventually turning to drugs or alcohol because I continued to push people out because I wouldn't listen to them about the problems that I had. Or take the only skills that I knew I could utilize, and that was my understanding of numbers. I couldn't relate to people or things, but I could relate to numbers. I always understood simple math. I understood how to articulate people, but I didn't know how to relate to them. So I faked it till I made it, right? I pretended like I could relate to people and it looked like I could. Now I actually can. I'm starting to. We speak real different languages, but we're actually starting to live together. We're starting to have our friendships. I'm just kidding. Guys, I never had anybody. It's weird. I'm 25 years old, and I didn't even realize till now I've never had anyone in my life. And even you guys that are here with me, it's only been partial. It's never been as much as it could have been.
Okay, so Carl Stewart says, thanks, Kate. He needs to know many of us are not haters. And then Donna, 1971, says, algorithms and analytics. Okay. I like hats. So what made Josh stay in PA?
I like that topic, not Jimmy. I'm growing! Come here, not Jimmy. Time to have a conversation, not Jimmy. I'm a fan of this for once in my life.
Do you want me to get the kitchen light?
Why would you get up just to do that? Is it hurting your eyes?
No.
I'm good.
Okay.
You? All right. Ooh, sorry. We'll just give you the floor. Go ahead. Come here. Front and center, big guy.
Me. Okay, here we go.
You okay?
There we go.
Sorry.
I was gonna go home. That was the original plan. And after I made that video, and then
We all got emotional.
we got emotional and started talking, and figured out that was not the best plan. So I started working on myself, trying to find out who I was, because I didn't know who I was for what it was. And eventually, as time went on, slowly figuring out that I could do stuff, I just found out I was lazy. I'll tell you, I was lazy. I don't do anything. I'll admit it, I was lazy. I still want to be lazy sometimes. But I realized that I can do things. And then once I tried something, because I'll tell you, I was always afraid. I never want to try anything. Because I would feel like if I tried it and I didn't do it right then, that I didn't want to do it all. If I couldn't get it done right then, I didn't want to do it all. If I didn't get it right the first time. But I realized that you gotta try something. But like somebody said the other day, I heard somewhere that you only live once, or go around once. One of those things, I don't remember. I heard it. I don't remember what it was, but it was one of those.
We got to cancel Netflix when Josh moved in because he's so entertaining.
I tell you,
You're fun. I'm not
I
insulting
can make
you.
my own TV show. I tell you, I can
You
make my
are
own
your
show.
own
I can
TV
make my own show.
You're a walking show.
All these stories.
You're fun.
But no, yeah, I realized that I can do. If I really want to do it, I can do it. The problem was I never wanted to do it. So I decided to stick around, and it's 4 months now. It's 4 months.
It came in September.
Something like that.
So September to October, October, November, November to December. You've been here 3 months.
3 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever the time is. I don't even know the time. I can't keep the time. They all run together now. So I'm still here. With no plan. Well, no plans. I shouldn't say no plans because I always start to go home at least once a week. So if I don't do that, then we know it's not
Try
right.
every 2 or 3 days.
That's true. At least maybe once a day. But okay.
It's not. I am learning that it's not my story to tell. I want to speak because I want to defend myself. How can I expect you to stop defending yourself and be open with us if that's what I keep doing? I'm shutting my mouth for you because without you, there's no us. And without no us, there's no them. And without no them, there's no future for everybody. Not just us, but if we don't do this, somebody else will. I genuinely believe that we can do really, really good things. That we are doing really, really good things. Right now, the transparency. This is what we're talking about? Kate. I just called you Kate. You know what? You psychoanalysts out there, place it wherever you please. Make the troll video. I know it's coming. That's fine. I earned it.
You're adorable. Okay. Let's see.
Thankfully, I forgot what I was saying.
Josh,
We're setting the example right
is there
now.
anything else you want to say? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Your truth is your truth, and I'm learning that sometimes not telling everyone everything all the time can be healthy. That's the biggest lesson I've learned over these past 5 years, is that it's okay to have a personal life that the entire public doesn't know about. Because even celebrities, it's not like every single piece of information is out there about them. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm not watching them, so I don't know.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to say? Anything else, Josh? Anything that matters to you, or anything that you feel you can offer to them about what you've learned? How can you help them now? Because you're in a relationship. They're not these people, right? They're officially people that you're going to be.
Well, according to yes, from seeing that the video you showed me from the.
Sorry. Go ahead.
The one you just showed me before we started. All the people in there, I didn't realize that everyone they had cared that much, because I've never had anybody that has cared. And these two constantly telling me they care. I have never felt that before. I mean, people would say it, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, right, whatever.
We spend over 40 hours a week talking with him.
They do constantly.
That's not an exaggeration.
It is just constant.
He deserves it.
And then I do realize that somebody actually does care for a change. That was one of the turning points, because nobody'd ever. I mean, they say it, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, well, but saying it and showing it are two different things to me to see, and it's just like I mean, they would do it and be like, okay, they're saying it, but I don't see it.
Even though it was happening, you're
Even
still
though
like,
there.
it's
But
not
I don't see
happening.
it. It's like I don't see it. We're there. I don't see it, but I just
Because it was a different language.
yeah.
And as your life improved, you were still like, what's happening? I don't understand. Why is
I don't
this?
see
It just
it.
hurts. I don't know the results.
Yeah.
And then you looked in the mirror like, oh.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm doing all this stuff, and it's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it had to get done. So,
Thanks for telling me to stop. No. You were telling me to shut up.
but
Go ahead.
but yeah, I have realized that it actually has been worth all the pain and struggles we've been through to see where we are now, and to see where you are now from before. I can tell a world of difference, like I said. But it's just life goes on. That's what it did, and it can only go up from here. So that's all I got.
That meant a lot to me. I'm very happy for you. I'm happy for me, but I'm happy for you so much more. You cared about me when no one else would. And to know that I get to reciprocate that. The irony that we met and got all together here like this and thought the worst of each other.
Yes.
You want to tell the truth about that? Since I BS'd them in the beginning? You want to correct that?
Yes, we did.
What? That's on you. But I hugged it out of you. I said, "You MFer, we're gonna figure this out. I don't care what your reasoning was. I own the fact that I messed up, and now if I messed up this bad that you're here doing this, you know what? You're officially my best friend. That's what you wanted from the start. I realized that you took care of me, you cared about me. I was wrong, and my choices were pay the Pied Piper or admit my mistakes and own up to who I really am, a good person deep down who was very heavily tragedied and upset. And you're a good person too. And I knew that. That's why when you came up here like that, I'm like, this can't be his fault. This one's not his. This is it's officially on me. A guy this innocent doing something like this, that's not on him.
I do look innocent, don't I? I mean, you never tell.
But you are. You are. You believe that you're not innocent.
Yeah.
Your innocence comes through your desire to be a good person. That doesn't prove social innocence or, what if you decide to tell them, but like, you're still innocent in the way that you were led down that path. There's a difference between dead setting yourself towards death and misery and anger, right? And hurting other people intentionally because you're a bad person. And there is then the overwhelming popularity bias of an overwhelmingly negative general public. Two very different things. So your truth is your truth, and it belongs to you, whether you speak it or not. I accept you. You're my brother. It's not an opinion. That's how it is.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
Josh, look at me. I don't want you to tell them. I don't. Because for the first time in my life, I want to protect someone else. For the first time in my life, I want to defend someone other than myself. Which is, I think I've grown. So I don't think it's time. I don't want... It's your truth to tell, but I'm telling you how I feel. It hurts my feelings because I feel like it's only going to make it that much harder for you to move forward. It might stunt your progress, and I don't want to risk that. But if you think it's going to help you deep down, then you do it. If it's not, don't do it.
No, not yet.
Okay. Good.
So.
Good.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. There's your... What is it called? There's your priming, guys. There's your... What was it called? Your foreshadowing. There's your foreshadowing. It's to come.
I was confused by this because I thought this person didn't have a username, but it's the asterisk. Hey, so happy to catch you all live. Hello. I don't know who you are because your username is just an asterisk. It's nice to see you. Hello.
I'm Jimmy. This is Kate, and I just realized that I'm the reason why we missed out on everyone for the past half hour, and I hate myself a little more. But we'll get through it. Starts at a deficit. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to them. And you, of course, as well. Because I'm the one that's stunting our growth right now.
Okay, Donna, 1971. Josh must miss his mom and Heidi. Josh?
Yes.
Let's see.
Now we all know what I need to learn from Josh. 47 sentences. Yes. Smart man's answer.
Let's see. Jack on M. I don't think someone who walks 10 miles a day is lazy.
No,
That's right.
Not now. It was at the beginning. It was.
You weren't lazy. You didn't have the proper motivations. There's a very big difference, Josh. Lazy people, even if offered $1 million, won't get off their butt to get it.
And let me tell you that first. Well, no, it wasn't. No, I went for a job interview, and all I had was tennis shoes. So someone let me wear their dress shoes, which was fine, except it was about
Josh, you're about to do what I used to do. Brag at someone else's expense.
No.
Which is also what you did the first time you bragged. I'm proud of you for having the ability to brag. Josh, you have confidence. It's a great start.
Okay.
Next step. I have made the mistake for years of bragging at other people's expense. Right?
Okay.
You can learn so much faster if you learn from other people's mistakes. I know that I'm being embarrassing right now and I'm only making my name worse, but I would rather be in a situation where I put my own name at expense than you put it at expense, and you learn from my mistakes. I'm still making a mistake, but the mistake I'm making right now hopefully is a little bit less than the mistake I made before. I could have just tapped your leg or something, but people still would have seen it. Do you know what I mean? They would have known that I silenced you.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I'm moving forward.
Thank you. Yes,
Joshua Van
side
Pelt
with you.
says hi, Jim. What?
Nothing. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Dawn Singleton. I've been out of the loop for so long. That's Josh? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
It's me.
We're influencing the younger audience as well right now, so I officially have to be on my best behavior and top game. So. Thank you. I saw something. I'm not allowed to see the comments, by the way, because for those of you who know me, I used to get very lost in the comments on live stream.
Joshua Van Pelt. Hi, Jim. Hi, Kate. Hello.
Hey, Josh.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Josh, I do remember you. I'm being appropriate here on the I want to freak out and be like, oh my gosh, it's him! Which I just did anyway.
Okay.
But, yeah. I love when I see people I know. It makes me happy.
Alley Cat says cliffhanger because like we're just so soon.
Oh my god, we're that far behind.
Yeah,
okay, here's what's happening.
Okay. Okay. Nubia R. Kate, what is your opinion regarding Jim seeking help for his health? He has been. It's just because you're not going to a normal. No, you're not looking at comments.
I need to see the color of the lighting.
Oh, totally.
Does it look good for you?
It's decent.
Okay, go ahead.
Through diet and whatnot is very, very, very important, especially because, there's, yeah.
But it means a lot to me that you're.
Yeah, I know
that I don't have to prompt somebody to stand up for me.
So, okay, something that, like, I remember back when I lived at home, I don't remember who exactly it was, but I remember my mom talking to me about how there was someone that she knew who was dealing with some kind of, it wasn't a mental illness, I don't think, but it was like a physical illness, I think. Like I said, it's been a while, but I remember her saying to me that when this person went to the doctors were confused because they didn't understand why her illness or whatever wasn't as bad as it would have been normally. And they asked her, well, what are you doing differently? And she was just eating a very healthy diet of organic and natural things. So they don't have all the hormones and whatnot in them. And so a big thing with Jim is, you know, we've been trying to get on a natural diet, and that is...
Can you tell them what's, like, how the difference?
Oh my God. Okay, you want to know the difference?
And, like, but the exact...
Okay,
like,
you want to know the difference? Okay, Jimmy on a healthy organic diet. So, okay, I think we need to be doing this and this. I see... Yep. I've been talking too much here. And I need your help. I need you to help me filter the comments because obviously I'm not doing a good job at that. And you know what? I need you to help me with the channel art. And you know what? And Josh, I need to consult Josh because you're my audience. I need your help to figure out what I need to do because I'm a little confused. Jimmy, when he is on the, you know,
Walmart food.
He's very emotional.
I'm
like,
either...
Okay, so he's on the couch and he's just like, yeah, I think maybe I should just watch some Netflix or I miss everybody and I don't know. Oh, guys, it's...
You're creating better content in 15 seconds than I've made in over a year. That's a fact, because I ripped all the videos and I only made like a... You're...
I love you.
I love you too. You're hilarious. Why can't I be this funny? I'm jealous, but you know what? I'm grateful. We're an extension of one another.
Yes, we are. So yeah, it's a difference.
Or I just lose my mind like you guys saw in the past. But that one has thankfully hasn't happened since my first admittance.
And then we also found out when I first met Jim, he had bipolar, and then he was also taking medication for his thyroid. And so we looked up a lot about the thyroid and whatnot and iodine deficiencies and all of that. And so there is actually... He may have bipolar, he may not have bipolar. I still don't know the answer to that. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what exactly he has or anything.
All we know is, based on the variables provided, right, the experiments that we've done, I'm a completely healthy, extremely intelligent individual.
Yes.
That is articulate and on point and focused more than anyone that any of you have ever met when I'm eating organic.
Yes.
But when I'm not,
it's a little messy.
I'm a blob of mess, and I either hurt myself or others. Everybody else, you do that too. And for anybody here judging me right now, you hurt people. Don't you tell me you don't, because if you're judging me, that's because you feel you should be judged.
That was one of the things.
That's how life works.
You first said to me, it was like on our second date or whatever, we went to the park. And I was like, I'm so afraid, I don't want to hurt you. And you looked at me dead in the eye and you said, you're gonna hurt me. That's life. And I was like, he's like, and I'm gonna hurt you. That's life. I'm like, you know what, I guess you're right.
It's just how you hurt one another that decides how healthy it is, because you can hurt someone in a way that builds a muscle. Yeah. Right, you tear a muscle. You don't tear a muscle, but you stretch a muscle so it can build. That's a healthy relationship. I think we're growing in it. Am I about to rant in a bad way, or is this healthy education?
I think this is healthy. I'll stop you if it's too much. It's just buffering. You're good.
Well, I'm gonna wait till it. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Oh, my hair is sticking out. One sec.
There's healthy reproofing, as we call it in the Roman Catholic religion. Not that I practice, but I was raised. Not that I don't practice. It's finally my own personal life. Reproofing, or iron sharpens iron. You know, if you don't know what that means, I know that 90% of you do, okay? But there's 10% of us out there that may not. And that's why I say these things. I love all of you. And I'd like to start getting to know you in the DMs, because obviously the comments isn't going to be an effective way, as we can see here right now, because we finally have stuff to talk about, at least for now. You already know what I'm going to say. for the 10% of you that don't, there's healthy hurt and there's unhealthy hurt.
Yep.
And it's the way you create that balance is with an appropriate level of selfishness. And part of being selfish is knowing that you can't do it alone. That's part of being a healthy way of selfish, because you value your own survival enough to realize that you can't get along alone.
Yeah.
It's the people who don't want anyone else around that don't survive.
Well,
Because
okay,
it's-
we have to account for like there are certain people that, you know, for religions or X, Y, or Z, they decide to go off on their own, and that is everyone's, you know, prerogative, and there's different, you know what I'm saying? There are
I'm
different ways
sorry.
of life.
I'm sorry,
we have
guys.
to respect everybody.
Yes, and I'm
Okay.
learning that, and Kate's teaching me that,
mhm.
so I'm sorry for being disrespectful and insensitive.
Nubia R says Jim's mistake is going off meds. I disagree completely, because I have seen what he is like on an organic diet and what he's like on a diet that is full of foods that are chock full of hormones. And when he is on the diet that has a bunch of hormones in the food, he acts like he was on the drugs. But when he is on an organic diet, he is so much more level-headed, and he is so much more productive, so much more just like quote unquote normal than he was on the meds. I watched him on the meds. I was there with him in
Well, Kate,
24/7.
their explanation is going to be just like every other doubtful person who just wants to hand their money to the pharmaceutical industry.
And
It's the wrong drug. There are drugs that work.
There are drugs
There's
that
going to be solutions for everybody. The mistake you're making by saying I need to be on meds is the belief that there isn't a solution without meds, as though pharmaceuticals have existed forever. There was a period in time when pharmaceuticals didn't exist. Abraham Lincoln is said to have had bipolar disorder. There are a lot of people. What was his name? Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme has bipolar disorder type 1. If you didn't, Jean-Claude Van Damme, think of Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, the guy with the big kick or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
He has bipolar disorder. Guys, medication is going to be a different solution for everyone. I realized at this young age, my options were to stunt my own growth, jump off the internet, get my life together. Josh, do you want to go to bed? Yes.
No,
Yes!
I'm really tired.
Yes.
Go to bed.
Yes, I did.
I know everyone was happy to see you.
Yeah. I'm glad I got to see everybody. But I am going to bed because I got to get up early in the morning again.
All right.
And walk. Well, I'm not walking.
No. That's no more walking. You get your rides.
Yes.
Now we're doing
Yes.
good enough for that. So
Yes. All right. See y'all later.
have a good night.
All right. Oh.
I don't know why.
Not good enough
I'm
to cover
still
the
here.
debt, but that's a start. What's up?
I waved when Josh waved him. I don't know why I waved. I'm still here. Good night, Josh.
Good night, Josh. What was I saying?
We're just gonna move on.
No. I liked. You think I should let it go?
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I think there's
Silly
different
Willy,
solutions for everybody.
everyone give Jim a big thumbs up.
Silly Willy just said that?
Yeah.
I must be winning. I must be a decent human being. Thank you, Silly Willy. If that was legit, I'm pretty sure Silly Willy has been making fun of me for a long. I might be wrong, but that means a lot to me. I don't know. Okay. God, I embarrass myself so much.
You're all right. You're learning. No, there's not on it. Nubia R, thank you for addressing my question about Jim's health, Kate. You're welcome.
Yes. Oh, this for that deal.
Mhm.
Okay.
Chris Hat, how have you been doing? Good. It's open. It didn't say for either of us. It just said for any of us. It just said, how have you been doing?
Struggling.
Yeah,
Don't lie.
Yeah.
No reason to.
we have been struggling, but I feel like we're doing good because we're getting better and better.
Struggling
every
is where it
day.
starts. Yeah. We're taking 3 totally different personalities from 3 totally different closed mindsets. You know, just raised one way, only knowing people from our own culture. you're throwing 3 completely different cultures together in one.
And it can get a little
heated
messy.
and messy. And we're working on it together.
We are.
So, and we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And people were right. I was controlling in the beginning. People were right. Kate and Josh were unhealthy. And the only reason I don't look unhealthy is because of my thyroid problem. I'm overweight because of my thyroid problem, but we are all more or less decently malnourished and haven't been doing great. But I think now that I'm finally willing to let go of control of the situation and realize that I have to let them be themselves and I have to be myself so that we can all live together, now we can move forward in a healthy way. And that is me owning that. You know, I messed up and I keep messing up. And if I don't own up and shut up, we can't move up.
Yeah.
So, and we all want to move up. And I finally see that I don't move up by myself and I don't move up by using people. It's everybody together or nobody at all. So it's either none of us are fans or we're all fans. That's the truth. The second you have fans, in my opinion, you've stunted your growth because you've created this separation that stops them from being able to interact with you, and they officially become paper money instead of a human being. And that breaks my heart and it makes me feel hollow. So I would rather make it to the middle class and stay there than go to the stars, because people aren't products to me. They could be, and I know I could do that.
They could be.
Not without dissociation.
Yeah. Okay. So there's times when he gets very cold and calculated, and he'll just be like, I don't need you, and I don't need Josh, and I'm just going to go do my own thing. And then in a couple of minutes, he's like, no, that's not the answer. We're here together. We are all working on our stuff. We are better together. We are stronger together than we are apart.
And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
That's usually where it ends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I go cry in a hole, and then you come and comfort me. And then we do it again the next day, just a little less the next time.
Yeah.
But
Chad Callahan, this is so much better than Netflix. Glad you think so. Let's see.
I'm trying to think how I can improve the camera angle. I don't think I can flip it to portrait. But I want to bring it closer to us. Would that make you uncomfortable? Would it make you uncomfortable if I brought it closer to us or if we moved over to that background? Because this looks, if you can tell, it doesn't look that great.
It doesn't.
Is that okay? Or do you
I
think we should end for the night?
I think we should catch up on comments and then end. I think we should stop talking and catch up on comments.
Got it.
Okay. Let's see. The asterisk says, do you guys divide and conquer when it comes to chores? What is co-living like? Who is the chef?
Your turn to be proud. Be careful how you brag.
Yeah. I do the cooking and I do cleaning, but I don't really like cleaning. So
She takes one for the team.
yeah.
She
and
does.
there's definitely times when Jim's just like, Caitlin, you need to vacuum because there's
Once again,
no.
that's no, Kate. Take a breath. Those
Okay.
words never came out of my mouth. Have I ever look at me? Have I ever looked at you and said, you need to vacuum?
No. Okay,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
It's unfair.
I'm sorry. He'll
Just
say,
I know that because I
he'll
used to
say-
be unfair.
He'll say, Caitlin, can you please vacuum? Because
I'm very
not,
gentle.
Because I'm not keeping up with my end of things. And
I mean, in some ways, but when it comes
I'm
to the
sorry.
things that are difficult for
I'm
you,
really sorry. I'm sorry.
you want to make me look not like a gentleman so that you can feel better about yourself. But you are amazing as you are. You don't need to put anybody else down. And neither do I. Because look at me. We're all fantastic. Us here, them there. And the moment we believe that someone else isn't as good as us because they don't do the job that we do or whatever, we lose. I'm only on this screen because you're here, Josh is here, they're here. And the more I tell myself that, the more it becomes real, the more I believe it. And it is a reality that I prefer over the reality of me screaming my head off 18 hours a day for no good reason and complete delusion on a platform that continued to steal my money anyway. The psychoticism, the cynicism, the monotony needs to end.
So, Jen A says good night, Josh. Okay.
The next step is that I don't correct you on screen. See, because even as we're doing better, we're still in a deficit. I'm still in a deficit, I should say. I'm still doing it the wrong way. But you have to be willing to do it a little less wrong each time, because you don't just go from A to D.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm still messing up, but I'm messing up less than I did before, and that's a start. And if people don't see my process, then they're not going to learn that it's okay for them to not to be perfect all of a sudden. So, and I think that's what we're learning tonight. That it's okay to be not perfect. That we don't need to put perfection on the screen the first time. Yeah. So, but thanks to Caitlin, eventually it will get to perfection. Our version of perfection. And you guys are going to be a part of those decisions. So, as long as you DM me and tell me what you want.
NY Hellcat says, Silly Willy says thumbs up, ? Yeah, that's a win.
I'm relating to people that hate my guts. I'm finally happy. That's what I wanted, but I wasn't willing to do what it took to get it. So, yay. It's a start. And yes, you see that my manipulation wants to set back in. We're going to all own that, okay? I know. But I know that you can't deny the fact I'm trying to work against it. Got to break the habit. Takes time. Let's work on it together.
Jacqueline M, maybe a little quieter since Josh is trying to sleep. Josh can sleep through almost anything. You'd be surprised.
Yeah. But still, it's a more sensitive thing to do. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that, Jacqueline. Thank you for the awareness.
Okay.
And also for our neighbors. Thank you.
And my Hellcat, is she crying? No, I wasn't crying. I was just embarrassed.
And I'm sorry that I went into defense mode.
It's okay.
And then I embarrassed you. 'Cause I was embarrassed, which is why I embarrassed you, which did the exact thing that I told you not to do. Throw me under the bus, right?
No.
Don't throw me under the bus while I throw you under the bus. This is what I'm delusional. I have a lot to learn still. I'm not there yet. But I'm seeing it more quickly. I'm seeing, my mistakes faster and faster. And eventually I'll catch up and I'll learn how to do it properly in the moment.
Nubia R. We've seen that Jim is browsing Tinder. Kate, are you also actively seeking other people to meet? No, I'm
very not on
young.
Tinder.
I think
Kate,
you have.
I was on Tinder before.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time they check is, but.
Yeah. But for me, no, I'm not actively looking for other people because I'm trying to work on myself first.
Yeah.
Before I go out and do that, if that's ever what I'm going to do. I don't know. I love Jimmy, and maybe we end up together, maybe we don't. I don't know, but what I do know is I have a lot of stuff to work on my own, and so before I ever try to go into any other form of relationship, I want to try to work on me.
And I'm the one that told her to go look at other dudes. Am I embarrassing you right now? Is it fun though? Is it like a good embarrassment? Can we have that conversation slightly? Please, I'm excited. I love these cocks.
It was so funny. The other day we were walking. Where were we? Okay, we were walking.
I point out guys' butts for her.
Okay, so
and I'm not even.
We were walking home the other day, and he was just like,
I'm loud.
Sorry. We were walking home the other day, and he's just like, that whoever you end up with, if they do anything to you, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be okay.
Be safe. Not do anything to them, but help her
be safe. Yeah.
Be held down. And whether they try to hold her down financially or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
That she'll always have a way, not out, forward from the situation that she genuinely didn't mean to get herself into.
Yeah.
Because I've been there.
It was so cute because the other day we were sitting down, we were eating at this cute little diner, and I was just like, I'm like, oh no, we were like walking home from the diner, and I'm like, it's gonna be cool if I'm your wingman one day, like maybe that's where we're going, maybe we're not. I don't know. We love one another. The future is the future, and whatever happens.
Can I talk about what I want? Or do you think it's better I keep my mouth shut?
I think it's better if you keep your mouth shut on YouTube.
Because I don't know what I want yet, but I'm excited to explore. I know that I'm a heterosexual. I identify. I have had male attractions. I will admit that I have experienced male attractions in my past. I think it has a lot more to do with jealousy and admiration as opposed to sexual interest. Also, mix that with attempted taboo. But, as I see it, not that it is taboo to be homosexual or any other sexuality, but rather my exploration of that is taboo to my person. It's not what I'm familiar with. So it was experimentally interesting. But as far as my identity, I identify as heterosexual, and I'm not necessarily interested in pursuing a long-term or short-term relationship, but at least I'm open about my intentions.
Yeah.
I don't lie about them. I'm.
That's something I'm really grateful for, is he's not like being really dishonest with me and everything. It's like he's very straight up with.
And I say, what you want, you want. If you don't like this, you don't gotta do it.
Yeah.
That's fine. And the rest of it's our business.
It's really refreshing because there's definitely.
But you do it too.
Yeah.
As you're bragging about me, you're actually bragging about yourself, because we both are like that.
Yeah.
We're very good together as we say together. Our definition of together.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Joshua Van Pelt, nice haircut. Thank you.
I'm still talking loud. I talk loud when I get controlling, defensive, and nervous. Okay. What does that mean?
Or when you get excited, you talk about when you get excited too.
But excited isn't necessarily a healthy state for a guy like me, which is why I try to remain mellow.
Yeah.
Because I get delusional when I get excited. I don't have the luxury of indulging heavy feelings. You're as far as you can go.
Okay. Okay. So.
Are you just taking all those comments to heart and taking them in?
No.
Because you're an absorber. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
Because I think eventually we need to hire someone else to filter.
Yeah, but
we do, because it's not healthy for us to keep doing it. We have to find someone who can do it for us. Because even if there's anyone in the audience that just wants to like text me the appropriate comments as they come in, so that we don't have to sort through, the market of non-organic that you see in our comments for the most part. Let me know if you'd be interested in helping us out. And then anything else. I mean, we are always looking for people willing to edit videos, and we're not ready to choose what we want yet, but we're open to opportunity in every possible way.
Keyboard Hippie says, imagine only answering to yourself. Be free to pamper and do anything you please.
I like to pamper you.
You do.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't even do it anymore because I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
But just because when you get all warm and fuzzy and you smell good because of your pheromones, I'm like, it's worth it. It's worth it. Bro, she is like amazing. You are my drug. You keep me mellow. Okay.
All right. So I think that's all for tonight.
Thank you, everybody. We love you very much.
Yes.
And we are going to continue this conversation in the DMs on any platform, including YouTube. You know my name. I'd like to know yours. Let's get started. Have a good night, guys. I don't know how to end this. It's been a long time. I got it.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm so fat. Oh my god. No, I really am. I'm like overweight now, and Josh weighs less than me. Okay. Come on, Jimbo, you got this. Bye-bye, people.
Bye.
Guys.
What?
VPs for life.